All right, fly cut, Rubinator, DK, DFW Speed Syndicate, coming to you today, talking to you about our turbo kit. We get a lot of comments online. A lot of it's good, but some of it goes, man, I ain't buying that. I can't afford that. We're going to explain to you why some kits are expensive and some kits are worth it, and why ours is worth it. DK?
Yeah. So first of all, we partnered with Stainless Headers to develop this pipe that's a little bit different than the one that they sell on their site. Okay, and the main difference that we have, it's made of the same 11 gauge 304 stainless steel, but the main difference is our log here is 3 inches in diameter versus the one that you readily available on Stainless's site is a 2.5 inch log, right? Also has a 2.5 inch V-band outlet, and any of the attachments that you can get for the end, the outlets, are also going to be 2.5 inches. So we run 3 inches all the way up to the turbo, still in 11 gauge 304 stainless. The other big difference is that you can't buy this elbow from them. They make it exclusively for us, and it is made to fit in any Ford truck. It is made to clear any of the intakes that you might run on your Ford 300 or 240. It's also, because it's made of the 11 gauge stainless, it's strong enough that it won't crack or break without a bracket. You can run this just the way it is with no bracket. Now we could lower the cost, by changing the thickness of the stainless on this elbow, and if we do that, then of course we'll probably have to run a bracket, which would then offset the cost. So this is a specific design designed in conjunction with Stainless Headers for DFW Speed Syndicate for our applications, which are higher horsepower yielding turbo systems.
Yep.
for the 300. The 2.5 inch pipes work great. They're going to have a little bit more back pressure, flow a little bit less, but they work great if that's the size that you need for your application. If you're working on an application that we like to do here, the higher horsepower builds, then this is what we want, is the larger diameter tubing.
Yep, and then what we do, and now on this, you can see we necked it down right here to put this the 6262. That's our standard turbo that comes on all of our kits, the 6262. This one is good for probably 425, 450 horsepower. It'll spool up very quickly, but if you really want to go fast and you want to get some crazy stuff, put 72, 76s on there, even some 88s or some other small frames. We can actually put a different flange on here as well. But this is our standard flange, and it does, I know we talked about 3 inches and then necking down to 2.5. That's perfectly fine. We've got the flow here that gives us the room in order to make that work and work very well. So,
so our kit will work with lower horsepower applications like that, but it's very easy for us to just change this one end, and we can put, like, an old Gert, we run a 70 millimeter right now, but we've run 66, 67 or 67, 66s. And like you said, we can run as large of a turbo as we need to.
Yeah, old Gert's going to end up with a 76, probably a 76 88 small frame that's going to be 1,000 horsepower capable when we get her turned up. But one of the cool things is, and I'm going to tell about us a little bit, because we get a bunch of people all the time that say, I only want to make 400 horsepower, 475 horsepower, and we say, yeah, you only want 400 horsepower till you meet somebody that's got 500. And when we started out with Gert, we were hoping for, let's just make 400 or 500 horsepower, and we've gone way beyond that. Yeah. So that's what ends up happening. So this is upgradable and durable to handle big horsepower.
Check the site for the price.
Yep, DFWSpeedSyndicate.com, DFWSpeedSyndicate.com. If you need anything for any car, any truck, not just your 300 stuff, we have it at DFWSpeedSyndicate.com. DFWSpeedSyndicate.com. If you don't see a part on there that you need, hit us up on Facebook, and DK will get a price to you. Until next time, Rubinator, what do we say?
Syndicate out.
Syndicate out.